Now,
off the top at 6 tonight, relief is on the way for thousands of homeowners and businesses affected by this month's historic floods. President Biden has approved a disaster declaration for Broward County.
And that means millions of dollars in federal money headed their way. We have live team coverage for you.
Leanne Modajon knows what to do if you have a claim, but we begin with our D.C. Bureau Chief, Ben Kennedy. Ben.
Well, Calvin, Nicole, this is no doubt good news for South Florida. It will be a case-by-case basis. For some, it could mean hundreds of dollars, others thousands. It all depends on the project. President Joe Biden at the White House Friday. It's there he approved Florida's disaster declaration, ordering federal aid to Broward County. The assistance can include grants for temporary housing and home repairs, low-cost loans to cover uninsured property losses, and other programs to help individuals and business owners recover from the effects of the disaster. A disaster that left areas underwater in South Florida after record rains earlier this month. Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz thanked the Commander-in-Chief for his rapid response. Representative Jared Moskowitz tweeted the funds will provide the necessary resources to address the catastrophic flooding in Broward County. The federal help was requested by Governor Ron DeSantis, followed by face-to-face talks with Fort Lauderdale's Mayor Dean Trentalis, who visited the nation's capital Thursday to meet with White House officials and even state lawmakers, telling Local 10 that
we can't wait. These folks are hurting, and these folks need help. And I think it's incumbent upon the city that we step in and try to be there for our people.
The mayor now plans to propose the city give families hardest hit by the storm $5,000. FEMA declared around 900 homes in the Fort Lauderdale area in bad shape. Those are the households that would be eligible for financial assistance.
What kind of impact can $5,000 have?
A lot. It gets people, they can buy new furniture, they can have the walls replaced, it's however they can apply that money, and let everybody make that decision on their own.
So it appears the mayor's visit to right here in D.C. paid off. As for the $5,000 per household, it will be talked about at their next meeting. Reporting live at the White House, Ben Kennedy, Local 10 News.
Okay, thanks a lot there, Ben. And relief can't come soon enough for families still working to clean up the mess left behind by the flooding catastrophe. And Local 10's Leanne Modajon continues our live team coverage now from Fort Lauderdale. Leanne.
And going through the Edgewood neighborhood this afternoon, it's clear the need is there. Work is underway at so many homes, just trying to get things back to normal.
It's damaged stuff that's probably going to be landing up getting tossed.
Many of George Bottino's belongings are still outside his flood-damaged home.
We lost a vehicle, and we had at least 22 inches of water inside the house.
He and so many others in Fort Lauderdale are still coping with the aftermath weeks later.
I've been just trying to figure out a way to, try to get some of the mold out and everything.
Folks with the Christian humanitarian organization Samaritan's Purse are hard at work at Eric Fulton's house.
I've had some mitigation companies come out, but they were going to try to charge. They were trying to anywhere from like $30,000 to $35,000.
We visited the home of Eric's neighbor Jenny Sims 10 days ago.
We're real people, and we don't have a house.
With her home unlivable, she's escaped to Texas for the time being.
It's been still pretty chaotic, staying in and out of hotels, going back and forth to the house, trying to deal with the smell that was in there.
But some much-needed money could soon be on the way, now that the federal disaster declaration has been approved. And while some are optimistic,
it would help a great deal. We lost a lot.
And grateful for the push from Fort Lauderdale Mayor Dean Trentalis.
Extremely happy. He advocated for us. He stood up for us when we couldn't go there and do it for ourselves. So yeah, it's great.
Others are still skeptical.
I mean, it's a good thing, but you have to make sure you do it properly, or you're not going to get a cent.
So that money is available right now. To get it, you can do so in a couple of ways. First, you can call 800-621-FEMA. You can also download the FEMA app, or you can visit a link that we have up right now on our website, local10.com. For now, reporting live in Fort Lauderdale, Leanne Modajon, Local 10 News.
Some much needed assistance. Thanks, Leanne. To a